This is a ladybug, right? That is on my hand. I'm just gonna drop her off, right here. Look at that. This reminded me of an interesting story from my childhood that we used to call ladybug Lady Gaga as a joke, uh, and later it became a trend for us to pick up ladybugs at the park we used to play at as kids. And me and my friends, when I was little, we used to pick up ladybugs. It was a trend for like weeks, and we used to do this. What I realized was, back then when we were focused on finding ladybugs, because I'll show it to my friends, they'll like it, we wanted to, right? And our perception got so good. We were walking and we would see such a little creature on a grass, from like standing up to, and we are walking and we would see like there's a ladybug. You can see how small that creature was on my hand. And I used to find that in the field of grass. How did I do that? Because I trained my perception to find this creature, because I wanted to find it. There was a very good enough reason for me to find it. So what was I saying is that our perception adapts to our psychology. What we want to find, what we seek, we perceive. We just find those things only. For example, if I want to give you another one, whenever you realize, I have a big brother, we used to talk about cars, okay? And for example, we talk about some random car like Swift Desire, right? So every time we used to go out after that, for the while that however long that thought was in our mind about Swift Desire, about the car that we were talking about, we would used to see Swift Desire all over the road. Like, we used to spot hundreds in one trip if we are going somewhere, visiting somewhere as kids. And we used to find it fascinating that, oh, we just talked about them and now they're everywhere. But what we didn't understand as kids is the psychology behind it. That when you want to find something, when you want to look for something, or when you're just interested, okay, don't even look for it. When you're just interested in it, you start looking for it, you start seeing it everywhere. That is because your perception has understood the assignment, that find ladybug or Lady Gaga, as we used to say. Find this car, find Kia, find Swift. And yeah, this is just an observation, but you can use it. You can use it in your own life if you want to, be disciplined. If you want it bad enough, your brain will start looking for opportunities to be disciplined. You'll choose the harder path rather than the easier path, because you want to improve yourself through struggle and pain, and that's a good thing. So that happens when you fix your mind onto something. So start training your brain on whatever thing that you are. Be so involved in that you don't think that what's right, wrong. It might think stupid. Okay, don't I didn't mean right and wrong. I mean right in the eyes of society, right? I might look stupid, or nobody else does that. Exactly. That is why you're doing it, because you're your own creature. You're your own unique human being, and you should not be doing something just because society doesn't do it or doesn't approve of it, right? When I wanted to be good at badminton, I used to find ways where I can be on my toes, right? We used to do running and warm-ups and stuff, but I used to, whenever I'm standing somewhere in a line or something, I used to be on my toes and just hop around here and here. It used to improve my agility. I don't know if it did or not, but it trained my brain that, yeah, I love badminton and this is something I want to do. So it got into the priority important list of my mind. So my mind and body just starts finding opportunities that I can improve at badminton. If there's basketball, your brain will find opportunities to jump. Maybe, I don't know. Try it. Comment down below if it works and how your brain tells you or finds opportunities for you. So meet you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourself. Girvesh signing out.